Hey, happy Friday out there to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for taking the time here to listen to me talk here. Not really got a whole lot to say, but I'll make a little video. I'm going to talk about retirement, and specifically, I guess what I'm going to talk about is, I retired, but I miss working. I'm 57 years old, but I had to take an early retirement because I had some breathing issues from the factory that I worked at that, just kind of messed me up a little bit. But let me go back here, back when I was working, I was a contractor, and I would work, till about 2:30 every day, and then I had to be at the factory, at 3 o'clock. I'd work till midnight. Then I'd get off work, I'd go home, I'd give me a good night's sleep and all and everything, and then I'd get up and then I'd go do my contract work. And when I was a contractor, I did a little bit of everything. I framed houses, and did siding, I was a handyman, I did roofing, put gutters on, I did all kinds of things. And one of my favorite things that I done that I did more than anything is that I poured concrete. I enjoyed it. I loved pouring concrete. It was a lot of work, but I enjoyed it. And, I like to make things look nice when I done it. And, that's the thing about me. Anytime that I do something, or anytime that I have ever done something, I try to do it the right way. I'm a perfectionist. If you can't do it the right way, there ain't no sense in doing it. And, if I don't know how to do something, I'm going to go and I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to watch YouTube. I'm going to do whatever I can to figure out the answer, whatever it is that I'm looking for. I'm always trying to learn things so that I can, expand my mind, make myself better. But, I do miss working. I miss getting up and going out and doing something. And, I miss using my hands. And I do some things on the side. I'm retired, but I'm not rich. I got to still make some money. So I still do a little bit of stuff, and occasionally there'll be some friends, they need some concrete work done, I'll go help them, or they need this build, or they need that build, or whatever it might be. But I try to help them out. But I enjoy that sort of thing. And I don't have to be somewhere every day, and that's fine. But it gets, like I said before, it gets me out of the house, and it keeps me from going crazy. I do miss working, and I enjoyed working every day. I enjoyed when I did my contractor work, but I also enjoyed going into the factory there at the end of the afternoon. I guess what it would be to talk with everybody. I enjoyed going in there just and seeing other people because, all day long I was doing whatever job that I was doing. And I would have rather done the contracting work, and never had to go to the factory, but I never had that kind of luck where I made all kinds of money, where I could really get going big in my business and make a big bunch of money. I had to have, I had a kid and a wife, and I had to have insurance and things, and I just wasn't being able to make enough money as a contractor to do that. And not because I wasn't a good contractor. Like I said, I was a perfectionist of what I'd done, and I was a good contractor. It's just there wasn't that much work because I was a single guy, and a single guy working, and usually, I might have a couple, 2 or 3 guys helping me, but I didn't have like a crew and things of that nature. But But I guess I'm rambling on, so let me get back here. But I mean, I'm retired, but I miss working, and it's good to have something to do. And if you don't have anything to do, you need to find you something to do. And I believe that although I'm not working every day, I'm still learning every day. Because, like I said, I'm always looking at something, trying to figure something out. It's just like the AI stuff, you know. I'm constantly trying to figure stuff out, even though I'm an old guy. So, you know, uh, if you're retired and you know if you miss working or whatever, you know, drop me a comment down in the bottom. Let me know. You know, let me know what you used to do, and if you miss it. I mean, I don't particularly miss the factory, but I do miss the construction, the contracting work. I like putting my name on things, and I like being able to take, you know, people around. Yeah, I did this. You know, I did that, and da da da. You know, I really enjoyed that. So, well, I'm glad you took the time to stop and listen to the video. Talk. You know, I'm trying to talk to you, but I'm glad you stopped by to look at it. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. You have a great one. Be blessed and have a good one. Thank you.